Welcome back to the news at 10. Let's catch up on sports news. Here's Ayotunde Balogun.
We'll start off with football and, of course, some ensuring news for football lovers in Nigeria because the Minister of the Sports and Chairman of the National Sports Commission, Mr. Bolaji Abdullahi, has reaffirmed the commitment of the government to develop the Nigerian Professional Football League. In Abuja, while receiving the report of the League Management Committee presented by its chairman, Mr. Undukai Rabo, the minister applauded the committee for their efforts in securing a $34 million deal for Nigerian football. The Super Eagles chief coach Stephen Keshi says he is pleased with Kenneth Omero over the lad's successful surgery and will now be hoping to have him back in the team very soon. But Coach Keshi said that he was aware that the Nigeria Football Federation has also been in constant touch with the player, and the entire Nigerian football community is happy at the progress made so far after the operation. Now, the World Football Governing Body of FIFA has given its nod to the UJ Eswene Stadium as a safe venue to host next month's 2014 FIFA World Cup qualifier between Nigeria and Malawi. The Malawian Football Association confirmed through their Chief Executive Officer, Susgo Nyirenda, that they have received a letter from the World Football Governing Body assuring them of the safety of the match venue. Our players and officials of the Nigerian champions, that's Kano Pillars, will on Tuesday be rewarded with a car each for winning the 2012-13 Nigeria Professional Football League title. Kano State Governor Alhaji Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso is expected to host the champions at the Government House in Kano. Our Pillars at the weekend lost their top spot in the league, though, to Eyimba, and are now second with 42 points in the league standings. And Spain's Rafa Nadal will head to the United States, or the US Open that is, as world number 2 after winning the Cincinnati Open on Sunday. Nadal has overtaken defending champion Andy Murray, who is set to be named third seed for the final major of the year, which starts in New York on August the 26th. Roger Federer drops to 7th, his lowest ranking for 11 years. And that's sports news. The news at 10 continues in a moment.
Beer with many imitators, but certainly no equal. Enjoy the power of more. Drink responsibly.
Now, on the foreign scene, violence is still taking its toll on Egypt, as at least 24 policemen have been ambushed and killed in the Sinai Peninsula. Here's Cynthia Are with more details.
Yes, indeed, all eyes are still on Egypt. And in this latest attack, medical sources and officials said the police were in 2 buses which came under attack from armed men close to the town of Rafah on the Gaza border. A state of emergency is in force across Egypt amid wider political turmoil following a military crackdown on Islamists in which hundreds have died. Then things also started off on a very sad in the Indian city of Bihar, when at least 37 people died after being hit by an express train while crossing the tracks at a remote train station. The passengers were mostly Hindu pilgrims who were on their way to a temple in Saharsa district. Plus, Mother Nature is at it again, and this time around she's showing herself in China. At least 105 people have died and 115 are missing after floods and a typhoon hit parts of the country. Moving on now, Southern African leaders have called for the West to lift all sanctions imposed on Zimbabwe after endorsing President Robert Mugabe's victory in disputed elections just last month. The EU and US imposed sanctions on Zimbabwe back in 2002 after accusing Mr. Mugabe of brutally cracking down on his opponents, and that's a charge he rejected. Finally, a date has been set for the trial of South African athlete Oscar Pistorius for the premeditated murder of his girlfriend Reeva Steenkamp at a hearing at a Pretoria Magistrates Court. And there you have it. Those are the top stories on the foreign scene.
And now, Ghanaian tinsel actor Chris Attoh has revealed through his management that he's leaving the drama series to pursue other career options. Victoria Idowu has details and other stories.
On the entertainment news tonight, fast-rising hip-hop artist Kabal shot a music video for his raving single, Raise the Roof. The music video was directed by multiple award-winning Clarence Peters and was shot under the Opebio Oregunrin Bridge in Ikeja, Lagos State.
We are just trying to come out with some kind of crazy concept, like what you guys have never expected, like Molue with all beautiful ladies, we don't blinks, fine boys on the street, we're still doing it under the bridge, man. Just expect good concept, good video.
Ghanaian tinsel star Chris Otto has left the popular Mnet drama series. Chris, who played the role of Kwame Mensah for 7 years, releases a statement through his South African-based management, Waka Agency, stating that he has resigned from the set of the popular television soap opera. The tinsel role will now be written off. According to wide reports, Chris will shoot his last scene in September this year. Raving reggae singer Burna Boy has released his debut album, Life, an acronym for Leaving an Impact for Eternity. The album is coming on the back of critically and commercially acclaimed singles, including Likes to Party and Run My Race. The album features guest appearances from Tuesday Sidibia, Timaya, MI, amongst others. And to the box office, studio estimates on Sunday says Lee Daniels' Butler, starring First Whitaker as a longtime White House butler, and Oprah Winfrey as his bossy wife, debuted at #1 with $25 million.
Some kind of secret code.
Last week's top movies claimed the second and third spot in the box office race. We Are the Millers held in the second place in the second week of its release with $17.78 million, while last week's #1 Sonny's Elysium dropped to #3 place with $13.6 million. Kick-Ass 2, Universal's tale of everyday teenagers who dresses up as a superhero crime fighter, opened in the 4th place with $13.56 million. Planes, America's 3D computer animated adventure sports comedy film, opened at the 5th place with $13.14 million. And that's all on the entertainment news. The news at 10 continues shortly.
And the main news again. JTF in Borno State has claimed that the leader of Boko Haram terrorist group, Abubakar Shekau, may have been killed during a raid by the troops at the Sambisa forest in Borno State. And that brings us to the end of the news at 10 tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Do keep a date again tomorrow. I'm Bimbo Oloyede. Bye for now.